Right, what we'll do, next progression we're going to go into is hamstring. Come forward, come have a little lie on the floor for me. Okay, really simple way of doing it, just relax, is take someone's leg and just bring it up. Now, he's not got bad length, but he starts to bend around here. You should be aiming roughly, about 90 degrees, but this is pretty good, but it starts to get tight about there. I can feel that pushing against me. Bit bound through there. So that's one of the good ways. Come on, have a stand up for me, you're done. Another easy way of testing if you've got some hammy length issues, you're fine now, you can chill. It's just nice and slowly bend forward as if touch your toes. Anyone who can't get their hands down here, okay, yeah, you're kind of guessing, ooh, I've got some hammy issues. Bear in mind, there's a cool little trick to this one as well. This one kind of tells you if you're a bit tighter through the hips and higher up in the hamstring. Any of the boys been to strip clubs before? No, never. Ah, liars. Liars. All of you. What's a strip club? Okay, has anyone, and I know you're all lying, seen the strippers that come down and they give it this kind of thing through here? Yeah, you've seen that. Strippers generally have great length hamstrings. It's kind of weird, isn't it? Go into a strip club and go, oh, look at the hamstrings, great length. Okay, so when you're in a squat position through here, now, I knew that would make you smile. The hamstrings get really bound by the knee, and this is where you'll feel most tension. Most people get pinching behind the knee and in through here. So I want you to come into the squat position, but what I want you to do, just a little test out, imagine you're a stripper, is I want you to push your ass up like so. Now, I'm pushing as hard as I can. Look how tight my hamstrings are. A bit of horribleness, but this kind of bend through the knee here tells me I have really tight hamstrings. And as I stand here, I can sort of tease it out, tease it out, and I get looser and looser. Just try it right here. First things first, just nice and slowly, bend forward as you touch your toes, just see if you can reach the floor, see what the hammies feel like. Hang out down there, camp out. So come around again, guys, just stand out in front. So back of the hamstring, so this is the back crease of the knee. This is the back of the leg, here's the calf, which is this area here, what we've just done. Same thing in the hamstring, you have a whole bunch of points, anchor points down through here, which really anchor you down and get bound. Now, in injuries, what usually happens is this area builds up, and then it'll start tracking up, and then your hamstring will eventually go, and you get it up here. It's like, oh, anyone hit by a sniper in the hamstring? Usually, this area is where we go to work on, or where I personally do, to see what's happening. You can sort this out, you'll usually sort the rest of it out. Yes, you can get them higher up, knotted, grotty trigger points, bound down tissue, but this is the best area to go. What you can do, take a seat, tuck this ball in just into one of them spots. You'll find that again when that face grimace comes in. Oh, yeah, there it is, right there. Okay, you can do this side of your desk. How many people can see the ball right now? You tuck your legs in under there. What I want you to do is just get a little bit of pressure on there. What we're going to do is we're going to do a few repetitions. So I'm not rolling on the ball here. I'm going to keep the pressure on that point, and I'm going to try and straighten my leg as much as I can. Now, I get a little bit of binding theory. I'm not bad at this. I do this a lot. Roughly, you should be able to get a nice straight leg. How can we add tweaks and additions to this? Okay, so if you like the feel of this and you want to put a bit more pressure, get the other hand, press on nice and hard, do some more repetitions. 10, 20, you can do this throughout the day. Work really high all the way up through. Same again, if you want to add another little stretch on, keep this here, put the hand up in the air. It usually just gives you a little bit more length through the tissues through here, and you'll feel it strengthen that stretch. Try and do it again. Oh, that gets a lot harder for me. Have a little feel, guys. Do both sides, work our way up. Just to give you an idea, it's about half the way up the thigh. So start at the knee and just work about half the way up the thigh. You're doing reps, you're going to try and get horizontal. Just come around, guys, so you can see what I can do. This is a cool hammy stretch that I've worked on for a while. It's probably the most effective one I've found. Okay, so here's the old school variation of a hammy stretch. So you get your leg up through here. You can strengthen this in quite a few ways, reaching into it, taking deep breath, reaching around, which is fine. The hammy stretch is important. It's all in the standing leg. So get the right leg up, standing leg. I want you to lock this leg back. That's the first key ingredient. Second key ingredient is I want you to twist this leg in as much as you possibly can. What this does is it tightens up the connective tissue in your hips through here. Most people will be pretty tight through the hips. And bang, straight to the hamstring. What you can then do is add your usual tweaks to it. Lean in through, try and keep this leg back. Oh, that's just such a burn through the back of my hamstring. Really good stretch. If you feel it too much behind the knee, take a little bend in the knee, you'll feel it come up in the hammy a little bit more. I want you to spend probably the best part of 2 or 3 minutes like this. Try a little bit of a reach, try taking a deep breath in, see how that affects it. What you can then do is keep this back leg back, turn the leg out. What this will then do is just create a little bit more tension through the outer hamstrings. There's 4 hamstring muscles, 2 on the outside, 2 on the in. Same again, we're just going to camp out here. Third part of the stretch, you're going to forget the standing leg now, you're going to turn the foot all the way in, and then we're just going to let it dangle through here and let gravity do the work. This is a nice bit of the stretch where you can just finish it off. You'll feel it on this side, you might even feel it on the standing leg as well. Just let it sort of camp out and hang around here. Important thing here, guys, is the height of whatever you stick your leg on. This is absolutely perfect for me, but the taller guys might need something a bit more, so come around to the GHDs and have a little play on that as well. Grab an area, guys, and see if you can work it.